Chris, good morning, Chris. Welcome to Newsport.
Thank you.
Chris, why should Douglas Shire community members vote for you?
It's a good question. I think I bring a new set of eyes. I'm fresh, I'm young, I'm driven, I'm approachable. I'm out in the community, I've got a family. I'm just approachable and easy to talk to, and I'm humble enough to ask the smartest person in the room about what needs to be done.
Very good point. In a nutshell, just give us one or two key priorities or policies that you want to advocate for, that you push for, that you kind of drive if you become a councillor.
All right, so obviously the three words that I'm pushing home is livability. Is it going to add to our well-being, to individuals, families, and communities? Relevance. Is it going to keep the Shire relevant in the eyes of the tourism? Is there high expectation of us living here, and safety? Obviously, I want to advocate for our youngs to stay, the young kids to stay here. Kids are going to leave. That's just a given. Most of them leave and end up how good they had it and come back. But anything we can do as the businesses, advocating it for them to take on some more internships and stuff like that, because I know during COVID we kind of just forgot about it and it got in the too hard basket, but there's opportunities there for us to sort of help our youth sort of progress and upskill them.
Let's move on to, just in a very quick take, your take on the local water situation that's plagued the Shire. What's the answer and how do you view the problem?
Well, it's going to get fixed. It's obviously the money's not coming for us, it's coming from the state and federal government. I think there's a lot of miscommunication out there to people actually knowing what actually is wrong with the water. Yeah, we don't have dams. The way that our water is, it sort of has to run through the river, and obviously there's lots of sediment and lots of landslides that happen there. Probably the biggest thing we don't have is the storage, which is the biggest thing. We can only have 2 or 3 days worth of storage, which is not enough. So if something does go wrong with the water, we're out in 2 or 3 days. We've got reservoir at Newell Beach, reservoir at Kuya, which is non-operational, which needs to come online. We need those communities.
It hasn't been good enough though, Chris.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. It needs to get fixed, and it's we've got 1% growth every year. Like we need to. It's not sustainable, so it needs to get fixed, and it needs to get fixed for future people growing.
You touched on communication earlier. Why do you believe that the communication and transparency out of council has been so poor over the past 3 or 4 months?
I don't know. I guess a lot of infighting. I guess a lot of different agendas. People just not liking each other. I think everyone needs to remember why they're there. They're there to serve the people. And I think when I speak to people about the water, I speak to people about stuff. They get it. They're like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. But why should I have to explain it to them? Like if people knew what was actually going on, with the water, there might be a bit more sort of. Yes, it's not good enough, but it's going to get fixed.
Are you afraid of making hard decisions?
No, not at all. No, I have to do that in my job at the moment.
What would you consider your own biggest strength to be?
My people skills.
Yeah,
for sure. I think, and being approachable. People aren't scared to come and talk to me. People want to talk to me.
And lastly, you touched on this just earlier, sustainable development. How would you as a councillor drive development in the Shire, whether it's Wave Park or whatever it may be? I mean, we're known as a pretty stagnant Shire at the moment in some regards. Are you someone who's forward-thinking would drive that type of discussion?
For sure. I just touched on it with livability and relevance.
Yeah.
Like, are those things going to add to our relevance? Yes. Are they going to add to our livability? Yes. I mean, obviously we need to look at affordable housing as well, and that's something we need to look at. The conversation needs to get started. We can't just sit back and go, oh, we need affordable housing, because that's not going to get us anywhere. The conversation needs to be started, and then we need to start making plans.
Chris, good luck and thanks for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Good on you.